Good morning, everybody. I am back with another video. Not sure where we're going yet. I think I want to go try for salmon and togue today. That's the target fish for the day. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully it's a lot of fun today. If we can, we'll do a catch and cook and enjoy. So all I need to do right now is get that stuff into that truck. Oh yeah, I got the old Z71, the Trail Boss. I love this truck, and I got the old four-wheeler in the back. So now, let's get the rest of the stuff and let's get out there fishing. Hey, so we have a guest appearance today. I just called my dad. He said he wants to go. So we're here right now. I'm gonna pick him up, and so that should give us some extra traps, and yeah, it should be a good day. So it's been a long time since he and I have been able to fish together, just opposite schedules. So this is gonna be fun. I'm super excited. All right, so change of plans. My dad and I got to the pond that we wanted to fish. It's not frozen over. Kind of had an idea that it might not be, just because a couple weeks ago it wasn't, and it's big, even though it's been cold. That, yeah, I knew that it probably wasn't gonna be. That's all right, because we found a different place that is frozen over, and we know of some remote ponds to get to that are in back of it, and we know there's brook trout in them because we fished it before. So we're gonna hop on the four-wheeler. We got our four-wheeler, got the stuff, it's all ready. We're gonna hook it up, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna try to catch some fish. We got probably about a 5-mile drive, give or take 3 to 5 miles. Last time we were up in here, we did it on snowshoes, pack baskets on the back, and we were dragging. It had skis on the bottom of it. It was a pop-up ice shack that had a floor in it, and we dragged those all the way across here and into the woods, into these remote ponds. So we're excited. We're gonna do it again. Hopefully we catch some fish. If not, it is what it is. At least we're out here, we're exploring again. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This is all gonna be brook trout. No salmon, no togue. But hey, you make the best of what you got, right? And unfortunately, we can't get into the spot that we wanted to catch big salmon or big togue, but we still love catching brook trout. So we're making do with what we have, and we're just gonna do it. So hang in there, check it out. I got a new GoPro. We're gonna try that out while we're riding the four-wheeler, and when we catch a fish. I bought it because I got so much feedback on my first video. I really want to give everybody the real experience of how ice fishing is. So I bought it. Hopefully it works really well. So stay tuned. This is gonna be great. It's not even that cold out. It's only 25 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 36, 40. So it's gonna be nice. Which way do we need to go?
We're gonna follow these tracks pretty much. I think we want to be right down just past that point. We're down on that edge.
Okay.
I think it's at the base of that mountain.
I'm hoping that's gonna be the hardest part of the trip right there. It's way easier than walking. This was miserable. I think we were going right up this middle, right?
Yeah, we went all the way across and up through the woods.
How we doing on stuff? Good?
Yeah, hold on, slow down a little bit here.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. Looks like the only people been in here been on
Foot traffic. Yeah.
Doesn't look like anybody's been in on a sled yet.
That must have been a long walk up in here. They weren't wearing snowshoes either, so that must have been a real long haul. Oh, come on. There we go, baby. Woo! That looks a little thin. See if we can squeeze through that. Oh yeah, like a glove. We got everything.
Yeah.
You go over those rocks all right? I am super surprised with how that jet sled's holding up through these rocks. Wow. Super bony in through here. Those of you who are watching that aren't from Maine, or maybe are just getting into fishing, bony means it's super rocky. That's all that means. Alright, so let's find a way to get in. Alright, we'll just keep going straight. Hey Dad, I'm gonna go up over this log. Not a problem.
Take a walk first.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's yours.
Right at the bottom of the mountain. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That looks wet right there, so we're gonna stay away from that. When you're going into these remote pods, everybody, just remember, you gotta be careful because there may be a lot of ice, but there's spring holes everywhere. These are all spring fed. So you gotta be really careful, and you gotta look at the ice, because if it's dark, you need to assume, not that you should, you need to assume that it's open water or weak ice, hands down, because you can't risk it. So when you're up here on these remote ponds, away from a lot of people, a ways away from civilization, you've got to be aware of these things, and you got to be extra careful. That looks like a trail to me. Oh, this one is narrow. Ah, no, maybe it's not. Yeah, I gotta say, it's been a lot of driving today so far on the wheeler, but I don't really care because this is fun. Exploring, getting back up in here and doing some fishing. Hey, we'll do what we can. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful.
On this point, you can see both ends.
You want to sit on the point, or you want to sit over here in this cove?
I kind of like to be able to see around the corner in case. Kind of a pretty view there.
Beautiful. It is an absolute beautiful spot. Absolutely gorgeous. I think it is safe to say that I absolutely love Maine. Hands down. Alright, we made it in. We've gone today right around 4 miles. It's a lot of fun driving in. Now it's time to set some traps. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna unload everything right now, just so that we can go out, set our traps up, and then we can set up camp. It's not cold, it's not windy, so might as well set up the traps first while we're right here. So, a lot of brook trout in here. I say a lot. There are brook trout in here. It'll be interesting to see if we catch them and see how colorful they are and how beautiful. So, really excited. So, don't go anywhere. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and hopefully we have some action. So we're gonna drill the first hole of the day. we're pretty close to shore. I'm interested to see how deep it is right here. This pond, there's a lot of deep holes over on the other side. It's about 80 feet of water. We want to stay away from there because trout, from the luck that I've been having, they don't like that deep water like that. They like it about 10 feet, give or take. So we're gonna test it right here, see what the depth is along this shoreline. So I want to put 3 right here. I am gonna try to find one that's about 20 feet, 30 feet. I'm gonna put a couple right on bottom. These ones I'm gonna put right underneath the ice, because if it's shallow enough, then it doesn't really matter if they're sitting right on bottom, and I want them to be free swimming. So like I said, first hole of the day. That's the power of a nils right there. What I'm gonna do here, just like in the other one, this one I'm gonna kick the snow out around it. Nice flat ice underneath there. I'm gonna use my skimmer. I'm gonna do what they call just skimming this all out. There's a lot of ice in there. Love the nils auger with the hand auger. Unlike a power auger, it doesn't pull all this stuff up through unless you plunger it, which I did a little bit, but it just didn't pull much up through, which is okay. I don't mind doing this. Just takes a little bit of time, that's all. All right, while my dad goes to grab the bait, I'm just gonna check the ice. Oh yeah, 8 inches. That's fine. So before I put my bait on, I'm gonna show everybody the hook that I'm using. I'm trying those neon orange ones, so those bright orange hooks. We're gonna give those a try to see if those work with these trout. We've been doing the neon green ones, and those have been working pretty good. And I'm really excited to try these orange ones. So what I have here is what they call a sounder. Basically, it's just a big weight, and what it does is you hook it to your hook. What I do, because there's a hole right here, I hook it through, pull that hook through the top right here, and then I close it on the hook, and it makes it pretty sturdy. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this in the hole, and when it stops, that tells me how much feet of water I have. Then what I do right here, as soon as I get to the line, I had buttons on these, but I found that the buttons were stopping my line. So I just tie like I used to a loop knot. Then that tells me how deep it is. All right, so I just kind of rough estimated how deep this is. It is right around 10 feet. So we are in a good spot here. So we're gonna put our first one here, and I'm gonna put it right underneath the ice, no weight, and just let it free swim. Because I'm gonna put out about probably 4 feet of line. I got about 3 to 4 feet a leader, and then I'm gonna put out just maybe another foot of line after that. So I think that should be good. I'm pretty hopeful about this spot right here. All right, so what I have here is what they call an emerald shiner. And look how shiny, if I can hold him still, look how shiny that fish is. And trout love them. Like I said, they're called an emerald shiner. They're a little different than a regular one. They got a green tint and nice shiny side to them. There's my barrel swivel right there. Just gonna drop that in, reel up the rest of my line, and just let him free swim. Then to set up the trap, you just put these out so they make a cross. Put this down. There's a lever right here and a hook, and it is good to go. Tighten that up, and just like that, I'll zoom out for you, and just like that, that trap is ready to go. Just to give everybody an idea of what I'm using, this right here is just a red painted heritage trap. I bought it like that. I have had heritage traps for about 10 years now, 11 years, and I love them. These have black flags. I didn't know how I was gonna like them because I didn't know how bright they were gonna be when they went up, but I gotta say, in contrast to the snow, they're really nice. I don't have a problem seeing them yet, so I do like them. The red is nice because you can see it really stands out up against the white. The one thing I really like about these more than anything, I think a lot of people are gonna agree, is the flag setup. It's a spring. See if I can show you up close here. It's a spring, and what it does is that when you're done, you hook it on one side, just like that, and it's not gonna flip. But when you're gonna set it, you set it there with this on the back side of it. Then what happens is that when the fish pull this, when they pull the hook, what happens is that that'll trip off. When it does, sets that flag off, and it's a spring, so it stands right up. So I like it. It works well. I have 5 of these now. I bought them this year, and I'm gonna keep using them. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna dig the rest of the holes. All right, Papa Spence on the board. Oh, we gotta get this cleared off just a little bit here. Is it running? Alright, so we just got all 10 traps set up. So far we've had a pretty good day. We've had 2, well, my dad's had 2 flags. He landed 1 trout. I tried getting footage of it, but he kind of dropped it in the hole a little fast. So I didn't really get that good of footage, and my GoPro died. So I may have gotten a little bit of it, so hopefully when we get back and I start editing, I can hopefully find some. The other one, it was hit, but it wasn't there. So hey, we're getting luck. We got 2, and now I'm just gonna set up camp. I'm gonna make some of those bacon wrapped hot dogs, and yeah, I'm just gonna go from there. So what a beautiful day. I mean, how can you beat this view? Look at that. We're literally right on the side of a mountain here. Where we're fishing in is anywhere between 10 to 12 feet. Over there, I want to say it's like 80. So it's deep. So it's time for lunch. We got those red hot dogs. What we're going to do is we're going to wrap these in bacon. So far, no catch and cook. We've only caught that 1 trout, and unfortunately it wasn't big enough. But that's okay, because we put him back, and hopefully he gets a little bit bigger for the next time we come in. But so I'm making 1 for my dad, 1 for myself. My dad's out checking traps, just walking around. So yeah, let's do it. I have butter, but I'm actually not going to use it because bacon in its own is super oily, for most of you who don't know that. I think a lot of people know that. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that bacon. I didn't bring any toothpicks, which kind of sucks, but hey, there's one. I didn't get the other end, but that's okay. We're still gonna eat it anyways. Wish I had brought some toothpicks so that I could stick them together better. And number 2. I'm gonna try something here just to heat it up better. I'm gonna put this over the top. I'm just gonna set my knife over the top here. There's Papa Spence coming to join the party. He just got done checking traps and doing whatever, so hopefully he's hungry because we got some hot dogs for him. So the reason why we're doing the bacon wrapped hot dogs, I may have said this earlier as well. On my first video, some friends of mine, they commented on my video and they liked my cabbage recipe, so they had told me that they ate them with bacon wrapped hot dogs. And as soon as they said that, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, man, I bet that would be delicious. So I commented back and I said I'll have to do that in my next video, and I'm keeping my word. I really wanted to try it and I really wanted to do it, so thank you so much to the Spalding family for giving me this idea. Oh man, smelling that bacon, I am getting so hungry. Alright, I think those are done. So what I'm going to be having with my hot dog wrapped in bacon today is, that's right, Moxie. Super hungry, so I'm going to put this together and I'm just going to put some ketchup and mustard on it in a bun and I'm going to try it. You really can't go wrong with anything wrapped in bacon, so stay tuned. Let's see how this is. There we go, hot dog wrapped in bacon with some ketchup mustard on it. My Moxie. Cheers. Everybody, you're gonna have to try that. That is absolutely delicious. I'm just watching the traps. That's phenomenal. The other one's for my dad, but you know what? I got about 4 or 5 more hot dogs left. Maybe I'll make the rest of them like this for Dad and I. Wow, I'm gonna do that again. Thank you so much, folks, for that idea. Man, yeah, I'm gonna do that again for sure. If any of you have any recipes that you'd like me to try and film, by all means, send me a message, and I'll definitely do them. Because I always want to learn new things, especially about cooking and recipes. I have a lot of my own recipes as well that I'll be showing all of you in my videos, but if you have any, yeah, definitely send them to me so that we can try them. I can put them on this, and I'll give you some recognition as well. So 2 flags on the day today. On the very far traps down there, on my dad's traps. One we managed to land is around 10 inches. In this pond alone, that's not big enough. It has to be 12. And then on the other one, we had a flag, but unfortunately they hit the bait, killed the bait, and the hook didn't set. So we reset that trap with another bait, hoping that it comes back so that we can catch it. Looks like we're not going to be doing a catch and cook today, but that's fine because this day is beautiful. Things change. It happens quite often, and sometimes your plans don't always work out the way that you want them to. Like today, I wanted to go for big togue and salmon. Those of you who don't know what a togue is, it's a lake trout or a laker. But unfortunately, the place that we wanted to go, it wasn't frozen over. So it must just have hard wind there, hard current, who knows. But either way, it wasn't frozen over, which was unfortunate. But those are the breaks. So what do? We found a different place. We remembered this place from years and years and years ago. Decided, you know what? Let's try it. Last time we did it on foot. It measured out to around 4 miles. And this time we managed to get in here with a four-wheeler. It was way easier. And what a beautiful day. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see the backdrop behind me, but how can you beat that? We are literally on the side of a mountain. Right behind me, where you see it, that mountain? As soon as it hits the water, it goes 80 feet down. Crazy, right? But then where I'm standing right here, I want to say that this is maybe 10, but I'm thinking this might be deeper than that. Over where I set my first trap, that's 10. But this may be different, just because there's a whole shelf right here. And that brook trout that my dad caught, man, you should have seen the colors on that thing. It was beautiful. This is what we come up here for. Catching fish is just a bonus. I say that all the time, but when you start getting into places that are beautiful like this, getting away from civilization and just enjoying yourself, I mean, how can you beat that? That's why you come outdoors, is to get away from everything. There's my dad, if you can see him. He's just over there cooking up some hot dogs. Catching fish is a bonus. We're out here enjoying the weather. It's like 40 degrees out. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. So I moved one trap over to where he had those 2 flags. It's in about 10 feet of water. We're hoping that we can get one more flag just to get a fish on the board. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope we get a little bit more action. Like I said, things change, but what do you do? Just keep moving forward and you find new places to fish. That's all you do. So I'm staying positive. Like I always do, I'm a positive guy. So I'm staying positive and just gonna keep moving forward. See what we got, huh? All right, little brookie, just a little one with a good hook set. Look at that, we did not get skunked today. Try to get that on the GoPro there. Look how beautiful that fish is. I'm not sure if my camera got any of that, but look at that fish. Look how colorful it is. Beautiful. It's just tiny, so we got to let it go, but man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Swallowed the hook, so a little bit, not bad. So we're going to move it this way. Look at the colors on that. Oh, we're putting him back. And just like that, tried pulling the hook out and the hook broke. But that'll dissolve. Hey, we are on the board. That is awesome. That's success right there. Awesome. So I kid you not, we're picking up right now and this last flag went off. Oh, that's a brute! Holy cow! Look at the size of that fish! Woo. Oh my word! Look at that! Native beauty! That's a carp. Yeah, I want to see how long he is first. Look how beautiful that trout is! Look at that! Look at this length on that! That is a beaut!
15.
The 15er? Just shy of it?
15 inches,
yeah.
Dude. Let him move.
Just over. Can't keep it. But look at the size of that friggin' fish. Beautiful. 15-inch native brook trout right there. That is a beautiful fish. Way to end the day.
he goes. He's one that's gonna leave
That.
Fight another day.
That is a great way to end this day. What do you think of that, Dad?
That's awesome. That was a killer.
Wow.
Fish.
No luck all day long besides those 2 fish and that 1 trap that was taken. And then just to end the day, 1 more flag and have it be a fish that big.
And we got this for what a beautiful day.
Those of you who
There it is.
fish for native brookies know that a 15-inch native is a nice fish. And it was fat and colorful. This is why we do this. It's for days like this and moments like that. Ah, that's awesome. Now we just picked it up. All right, well that's the conclusion of our fishing trip here. Things changed a lot. The original goal was to catch a big salmon or a big togue. Like I said before, unfortunately, we could not get in there. And that's okay. We decided to try a different pond. That's the beauty of Maine, is that if one place doesn't work, you can always try somewhere else because there's a lot of water here. So we remembered these remote ponds that we fished. It was right around 11 years ago. And before we did it on foot with snowshoes, pack baskets, and a tow behind ice shack with a floor. And we just measured it out as right around 3.5 miles. And to do that with snowshoes and all that ice fishing gear, that was tough. And so I have a lot of appreciation for this place. So I was really happy to get back in there. I gotta say, it was a lot easier with a four-wheeler. A lot of fun today. Not a lot of action. That last one we caught, the 15-inch brookie, that was just a brute. It was beautiful. Those native brook trout that are 15 inches, they feel heavy on the line. They fight really well, and to catch a 15-inch native is really good in my book. So really successful day. Got some good footage. Can't wait to check the GoPro footage, see how that came out. And I am really happy with today. Thank you all for watching and joining us on this fishing trip. It was so much fun, and I'm glad I was able to get out here with my dad. It's been quite a while since we've been able to ice fish together, so this was just a really good day and it was memorable. So have a good night, and until next time.